Why wasn't an autopsy conducted after Pope Francis passed away? 3 details at the funeral suggest that his death doesn't seem to have been an accident. When a pope passes away, the traditional procedures are usually strictly followed. However, there are many doubts surrounding the death of Francis. Not only was no autopsy carried out, but there was also no embalming treatment at all. These unconventional practices all indicate that Francis' death was by no means an accident. Firstly, the coffins of popes throughout history have been custom made to fit the size of the remains precisely, fitting snugly. However, there is a noticeable gap at the top of Francis' coffin. What's even more eerie is that there seems to be some kind of unknown object pressing under his head inside the coffin. Secondly, traditionally, popes are buried in a triple-layered coffin, but Francis was buried in a single-layered coffin made of a combination of zinc and wood. It is puzzling that even though the coffin was so light, there were as many as 14 pallbearers, which seems extremely unusual. Finally, when the former Pope Benedict XVI was buried, a white square cloth was placed over his face, and he wore a ring symbolizing the medal of Saint Benedict on his hand. However, there was no square cloth covering Francis' face, and his fisherman's ring was shattered by Cardinal Kevin Farrell using a special hammer. Regardless of whether Francis' death was an accident or not, he was undoubtedly an outstanding pope during his lifetime.